peace, mercy and blessings. I'm Aziza Adiola, ABA. Welcome to my little corner of YouTube. A couple weeks back, I had the opportunity to go to the live recording of the Discovery talk show. It was incredible, to put it mildly. I got a little bit of footage that I'm going to share with you. I also wanted to talk to you about the importance of these sort of events. Stay tuned for that at the end. Hi guys, and I am on my way to the Discovery talk show. Woo! So it's my first time going there, and I am essentially doing this thing where I bring myself out of my comfort zone, take myself into new spaces, new places, see new faces, and apparently start a rhyming poetry book. But yeah, I mean, I kind of want to take you guys along on this journey. I'll film. I know there are going to be a lot of people there that I actually know, so that's one good thing. And yeah, and also obviously in terms of keeping balance with studies and mental health and all that good stuff, is just being able to make a point of doing things that you enjoy, doing things that you know you'll have fun at, and going to places where you know you'll have fun, because it's not just about this crazy, you know, unbalanced study work thing. Yeah, so stay tuned.
So let's talk politics.
So what we have with black Muslim men is the narrative around what a Muslim is, what a Muslim looks like, or who a Muslim is, doesn't really match black Muslim men in terms of how the media pushes that narrative. But
it was a form of survival, and that's a question that this is a question that your community is asking now. And I think it's not enough for us to be okay with it. We have to facilitate it, and
just sort of being in that space in itself. I think what I've realised is that they don't really see Muslim women at all. Like they speak about Muslim women, yet they've never met one. So it's really, really interesting. But
I think a lot of it comes down to now speaking to our family members, mothers actually engaging with their sons, sisters actually engage, because you can have all of these conversations outside. You can have all of these conversations in echo chambers or communities or talk shows, right? Really important. But how do we now change our the Muslim women experience? And yeah, I think.
So today we're joined by the amazing Ashley Bilal Chin, aka Muslim Bilal. We as the Dabiri Group have a campaign called We Exist, and within that we highlight the work of black Muslims and the fact that black Muslims actually exist. And I think within the culture of sort of black Muslims, you have to try and find a balance of deen and dunya, as all Muslims do, but it can be quite difficult with the challenges that we face because they are very different to other minorities that might exist. So inshallah we're going to delve a little bit into your story. So
experience was the best teacher for me, but the smart one, when experience means we have to go through a pain or a hardship in order to learn. A smart person is the one who can look at other people's journey, mistakes and hardships and learn from it without having to experience it themselves. So as I would say to everyone, don't go through the experiences, don't make those decisions from now, early on. Utilize your skills. Everyone has to utilize their skills. Don't let people put you in a box. Utilize your skills, because we need people that are skilled in different areas.
There's a difference. Women are more clever about it than men. You know what it is? No, I don't want to get personal.
Okay, so we're going to have time for the audience participation, inshallah.
Let's come from a family of kings, yeah? And I'm not even just saying that because my brother is on the panel. Like, my dad, my brothers, they have set a standard for me. So me personally, if you're not matching what my brothers and my dad have already shown me, you're automatically trash. That's that in it, because my dad has shown me what real love looks like, what it means to love and respect your woman, and so has my brother with his wife. So if the energy that
after the show, we headed to the restaurant next door for a step down and more conversation.
Love is what we need.
Okay, so I just want to talk to you a little bit about my experience. It was one of those weekends where it was just me doing my thing, just trying to invest in myself and that kind of vibe. So I get lost on the way, which is slightly typical. I get off, I'm walking about, consulting my phone, oh my gosh, where am I going? Why did it say 15 minutes away? I'm sure I'm supposed to be 2 minutes from venue. Anyway, I get there and I walk into the venue and honestly, I'm overcome with emotion. If I try and think back to it or I feel into it again, it's just that sense of, oh my gosh, I'm welcome here. I don't have to, I'm not pushing against any sort of stereotypes of who I'm supposed to be or who I'm meant to be. I'm just me, and that's fully accepted. And I think it's highly valuable. It's highly valuable to be in those spaces. It's welcoming, it's warm, and I feel like that's the kind of vibe I want in my life. Those are the kind of spaces and events that I want to be going to. Those are the kind of feelings of acceptance and just be who you are, whoever that is, whatever that looks like, so a lot of really important discussions were had. You'll see from my footage there were panel discussions about, for example, black Muslim men don't experience Islamophobia. The men are trash discourse needs to be recycled, it needs to be put in the bin. And a whole host of other topics. The interesting thing for me is, and the thing I'm really looking forward to, is this summer they're going to release them as episodes, and you might get to see yours truly talk and share a little bit in the audience. So that was fun, and just the whole day, the whole vibe, it was really good. I met some really interesting people, had some really, really impactful conversations, and one of my greatest takeaways, actually let me get my notebook and I will just see some of the things I wrote down. Whoops! I have this in the shop. So I've actually, oh my gosh, I've got it down here. My overwhelming sense of emotion, stepping into the space and being around so many Muslims, a sense of being given something that you weren't even aware that you were missing. Right, so, because I don't think about this sort of thing day to day. I don't think about, I'm kind of a bit weird in whatever space I turn up into. Sometimes I'm a bit much. I've got high energy. Sometimes people don't always appreciate that. I don't think about it too much. It's in the back of your mind, but you don't always think about it. But that experience of a homecoming, that's really what it felt like, a homecoming. So yeah, alhamdulillah. Big props to Hafsa Dabiri, the whole team. May Allah continue to put barakah in all of your efforts and make it a reward for you in this life and the next life. And yeah, just onwards and upwards, as they say. I also really liked how the ethos of the Discovery Talk Show was cultivating inclusive, compassionate, empathic community, and more conversations beyond performative diversity, and it's a principled space as well. And just to talk about renewing our intentions in the beginning of the thing, it was so well planned, mashallah, tabarakallah. It was amazing. It was an experience basically, and I'm gonna be in the next one inshallah because it was just great. Yeah, so that's it.